Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 9. We will present about insertion sort. First, I will introduce myself. My name is Angga and my partner there is Ade Kurniawan and Raffi Fajar Sulaiman. Next. Background: Java is a programming technology platform developed by Sun Microsystems. It was first released in 1991 with the code name Oak, which was later changed to Java in 1995. Java vision is to create a programming language that is portable and platform independent. Java can create software that can be embedded on various machine and consumer equipment such as mobile phone, microwave, remote control, and others. This is what is developing rapidly in the world of information and communication technology, especially in terms of programming for smartphone technology. Next. What is Java? Write once, run anywhere. The beginning of Java programming language, first emerged from a project, the Green Project, at Sun Microsystem, a software company in America. The project was led by James Gosling, Patrick Naughton, Mike Sheridan, and Bill Joy. Initially, the project aimed to create a smart device. However, because they were not satisfied with the result of the C++ and C programming language, they decided to create their own more sophisticated programming language. After 18 months of the project, James Gosling finally succeeded in creating a new programming language called Oak. Unfortunately, the name Oak has been used by the company Oak Technology. So in 1995, Oak was changed to Java, which was reportedly inspired by Javanese coffee. Therefore, the Java programming language logo is a cup of coffee. Next. Algorithm and data structures. Computer science is a field of study that deals with problem through a computer. The problem faced could be as simple as 1 plus 1 equals 2 or as complex as designing an airplane. To solve these problems, users need to use an algorithm. The algorithm used to face those problems differs depending on the data it is facing. Therefore, learning about algorithm also involve around the study of data structure. Role of algorithm. Algorithm was first found by a Persian mathematician, Al-Khwarizmi. An algorithm can be defined as a step-by-step procedure for solving a problem. It helps the user arrive at the correct result in a finite number of steps. Consider the following step-by-step procedure to display the first 10 natural numbers. Number 1, set the value of counter to 1. Next, number 2, display counter. Number 3, increment counter by 1. Number 4, if counter less than 10, go to step 2. The preceding step-by-step procedure is an algorithm because it produces the correct result in a finite number of steps. An algorithm has 5 important properties. First, finiteness. An algorithm terminates after a finite number of steps. The second, the finiteness. Each step in an algorithm is unambiguous. This means that every step in an algorithm cannot be interpreted in multiple ways and definitely can be performed without any confusion. Number 3, input. Algorithm don't accept any input. Next, output. It produce at least one output. And last, effectiveness. An algorithm consists of basic instruction that are realizable. This means that the instruction can be performed by using the give inputs in a finite amount of time. Next, data structures. When solving a problem with computer, multiple algorithms can be designed to deal with it. However, the algorithm might differ in how efficiently they solve the problem. In such situation, users that are dealing with the problem will want to use the algorithm with the most efficiency. In this case, efficiency means that the algorithm use minimum time to solve the problem and use minimum memory. One of the basic technique for improving the efficiency of algorithm is to structure the data that they operate on in such a way that the resulting operation can be efficiently performed. The way in which the various data elements are organized in memory with respect to each other is called a data structure. Data can be organized in many different ways. Therefore, is possible to create a large number of data structures. However, there are some standard data structure that have proved useful over the years. These include arrays, linked lists, stacks, queries, trees, and graphs.
Not sorting algorithm. First is insertion sort. Insertion sort is a simple sorting algorithm that works similar to the way you sort playing cards in your hand. The array is virtually split into a sorted and unsorted part. Values from the unsorted part are picked and placed at the correct position in the sorted part. Insertion sort has a quadratic order of growth, and it's therefore used for sorting small lists. Secondly is bubble sort. Bubble sort is one of the simplest sorting algorithm. This algorithm, similar to insertion sort, has a quadratic order of growth, small list only. The algorithm works by repeatedly scanning through the list, comparing adjacent elements, and swapping them if they are in the wrong order. The algorithm gets its name from the way smaller elements bubble to the top of the list after being swapped with the greater elements. And then selection sort, like insertion, sort. Selection sort is another simple sorting algorithm. Selection sort is also has a quadratic order of growth, and it's therefore used for sorting small list only. Selection sort scans through the list in iteratively selecting one of item in each scan and moving the item to its correct position in the list. In contrast to bubble sort, where you need to perform and swaps in the RTH pass, selection sort perform a maximum of one swap per pass. Next. Implementation of insertion sort. The algorithm to sort the list by using the insertion sort algorithm is as follows. Firstly, it's repeat step 2, 3, 4, and 5 varying e from 1 to n minus 1. 2, set them to array e. 3, set g equals e minus 1. Repeat until G becomes less than 0 or array G become less than or equal to 10. Shift the value at index G to index G plus 1. Decrement G by 1. And then finally store them at G plus store them at index G plus 1. Next. Determining the efficiency of insertion sort. Consider an unsupported list of number with element and elements. To sort this unsorted list by using insertion sorting, you need to perform n min satu pass. In insertion sort, if the list is already sorted, you will have to make only one comparison in each pass. In n min 1 pass, you will need to make n min 1 comparison. This is the best case for insertion sort. Therefore, the best case efficiency of insertion sort is the order of n. Now consider a situation where initially the list is stored in the reverse order. In this case, you need to make one comparison in the first pass, two comparison in the second pass, three comparison in the pass 3, and n min 1 comparison in the n min 1 pass. The total number of comparison in this case. This is same as bubble sort and selection sort. Therefore, the worst case efficiency of insertion sort is of the order O equals n2. Next. Difference between insertion sort and bubble sort. Bubble sort is a simple sorting algorithm that repeatedly goes through a list, comparing adjacent pairs and swapping them if they are in the wrong order. Insertion sort, on the other hand, is a simple sorting algorithm that builds the final sort by transferring one element at a time. Thus, this main other difference are followed. First is functionality. While bubble sort checks the neighboring elements and swap accordingly, insertion sort transfer an element at time to the partially sorted array. 2. Number of swaps. Insertion sort has less number of swaps compared to bubble sort. 3. Speed. Insertion sort is twice as fast as bubble sort, especially when the data array is partially sorted. Complexity. Another difference between bubble sort and insertion sort that insertion sort is more complex than bubble sort. From the difference above, it's possible to conclude that although insertion sort is more complex than bubble sort, it is much more efficient than bubble sort when used to sort a small amount of data.
Next, we have the differences between insertion sort and selection sort. The main difference between insertion sort and selection sort is that insertion sort performs sorting by exchanging an element at a time with the partially sorted array, while selection sort performs sorting by selecting the smallest element from the remaining elements and exchanging it with the element in the correct location. Differences between insertion sort and selection sort can also be found in number 1, its functionality. As we mentioned, insertion sort transfers an element at a time to the partially sorted array, while selection sort finds the smallest element and moves it accordingly. Number 2, its efficiency. Insertion sort is more efficient than selection sort. And number 3, its complexity. Insertion sort is more complex than selection sort. Both insertion sort and selection sort are suitable for sorting small dataset, but looking at its functionality, insertion sort is much more efficient to use when facing a smaller amount of the dataset. Next, we have a script, an example of a script for insertion sort that is used on Java. Here, he created the class insertion sort, and then he first declared the function or method to sort array using insertion sort. And then after creating the array, after declaring the method, he created a utility function to print array of size n. And after that would be the driver method, which in the array, he created a list of numbers randomly from 12, 11, 13, 5, and 6. Here, the result would be, when it's printed out, the result would be, the output would be 5, 6, 11, 12, and 13. Next, we have compiled the advantages and disadvantages insertion sort has over bubble sort and selection sort. The advantages are, first, that it is simple in its application. Second, it is very, very effective in small data. Third, if the list is already sorted or partially sorted, then insertion sort will be faster than bubble sort and selection sort. Fourth, it is more efficient than bubble sort and selection sort. Fifth, insertion sort's inner loop is very fast, which makes it one of the fastest sorting algorithms on a small number. And lastly, it is stable. And then we have the disadvantages. Number of operations insertion sort requires to find the correct position for array elements. For large arrays, this is impractical. And then, if the list is in reverse order, so that each execution of the command must scan and replace the entire section before inserting the next element, which means it takes time on unordered data. So it's not suitable for sorting large number of elements. The conclusion we had on insertion sort is that insertion sort works best with small number of elements. The worst case runtime complexity of insertion sort is O multiplied by n squared, similar to that of bubble sort. However, insertion sort is considered better than bubble sort and selection sort because they are all mostly used for dealing with a small amount of data set. Through the comparison made in this paper, it's concluded that insertion sort is the most efficient sorting algorithm for a small amount of data set. If you have any questions, please comment in the comment section down below. And that's all for our presentation today. Thank you very much for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.